is March 28th, 2015. So that's where I'm at, Cabezon Peak, New Mexico. Check it out online if you get a chance. It's absolutely a beautiful place. It's quiet out here. I mean, this is really in the middle of nowhere, and this kind of silence out here. It's been a while since I've been this far out of town, so it's kind of nice. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Come on over real quick.
How you doing?
There he is, the legend.
the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, come on over, man. It's a pleasure to finally meet you face to face.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
And I captured it on camera. The first meeting.
Very good, very good.
So, guys, I was telling you earlier, why don't you come on over too? You're part of the video as well.
Yeah.
And as I was telling you earlier, today we're going to go on a big hike up Cabezon Peak, and with my special guest, it's the Southwest backpacker himself. Thanks, Matt, for coming out and being part of it, man. And I forgot your name.
Skylar.
Skylar is here with us too, and we're going to do that thing here pretty soon. But I just thought I'd capture the first moment we meet face to face. I thought that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, sounds great. Looking forward to it.
All right, well, let's do it.
We are going to be hiking up to the top of this massive volcanic plug.
All right, guys, you ready to start the journey? What do you say? Let's go.
I'm ready.
Hey, I got a connection on my phone again. At Cabezon Peak, like a lot of awesome places in New Mexico, they have this sign-in box. I've already done it. All right, guys, so as they say in the old world, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. And I'm already about 10 steps into it. It's quite a hike to get up to that. And we hope to summit today. Down there is my truck. We've only been hiking for a few minutes, but I wanted to show you, we've already gone up in elevation pretty far. Here's kind of what the trail looks like down here. As you can see, it's actually very nice, little single track, but that's gonna change here in a little while. A lot of going up on this trail. Pretty much the going up is the only thing we're gonna do for the rest of the day until we get to the top. I'm already out of breath a little bit, but so glad and happy to be up here and be a part of this. There's my comrades. How massive this area is. I'm guessing the view from the top is going to be even more outstanding. Now you can see as we're going up here, the ground cover has changed from that nice soft dirt to traditional, more rocky surface with some patches in between. And there it is, the mighty Cabezon. As you can tell, we're getting closer and closer. We're a half mile in, about 700 feet of elevation change so far, and now we're gonna head up there. Well, we're gonna head around it first before we head up there, but wow, just impressed. That first part going up was a little rough. I'm feeling winded still, but I brought snacks and I brought water, so we should be good. All right, and a lot of the hiking you do in the Southwest, the trails are not always obvious, so people will stack these rock cairns here to show you the way. So we're going to keep continuing around this, and we'll look for some more of these when we get to the other side. Wow, this thing looks so much more impressive when you're up next to it like this. You can see it up there behind me. It's massive. And we're going to not act like we're walking, we're just going to walk. That's one of the directions I heard on a movie once. Don't act like you're walking, just walk. So after hiking nearly 3/4 of a mile and changing elevation of nearly 900 feet, we're finally near the base of Cabezon Peak. As you can see, this next part is covered with loose rock, which we have to pass through to get to what is known as the Notch. So there it is. We're gonna get going up this now. Wish us luck. Now you guys can see we changed trail types again. Now this is pretty much just all rock. Look at that. Alright, there you go. That is what the trail looks like when you get up to here. A lot different than down below. And you can see this takes a little bit of skill to get up it. These guys are doing fine. Now it's my turn to go up this. And the wise thing to do would probably be to put this camera away so I have both hands in case I slip, but there's not much to grab onto if you do slip here. So the goal is not to slip. As Shakespeare would say, to slip or not to slip, that is the question. Whoa, slipped. That was the answer. Alright guys, there's the Cabezon there. And the guys are continuing the hike up that direction. I'll be heading there in a second. But what I wanted to show you is what is on the other side of Cabezon. Let's take a look. Over here is this big, beautiful, vast expanse. Huge mesas over there. A lot more volcanic plugs around the perimeter. It's just a place that you would love to spend a week or two out here exploring everything. Steep. Over here you can see Skylar's heading up. There's some red arrows spray painted on the rock. This kid has no fear. He's awesome. That rock, it's bigger than it looks. Slippery spots here. I think that's partially because it's been climbed so much. This spot right here is kind of good. How'd you do this, man?
I don't know. I just kind of looked for a place I could get my hand in, hold myself up, and then put my hand in there a bit. That worked.
Just a matter of making sure you got good placement. Got a little section behind me to still finish here. You can see where Skylar's at, but it's a lot of fun. I'm really glad that I'm up here doing this and experiencing the great outdoors in New Mexico. That deserves a thumbs up. Skylar's at the base of this thing. You can see that thing is huge. There's the legendary Southwest backpacker heading up to the base himself. As you can see, that thing is huge. Massive.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Well, here it is, guys. Once again, you can see Cabezon's right above us. Now we just have to do this one little section here where Matt's at up to there, and then I'm going to place my hands on the base of this thing for the first time in my entire life.
You have to touch it.
You do. So here we go. What do you say we go up and get spiritual? I'm going to touch Cabezon rock for the first time, at least the part that connects to the top. Here we go. Oh, it's nice and warm. It feels so good. I just want to hug it.
You got to make it official. Make it official.
Cabezon, I love you.
Loving Cabezon.
And then a rock comes down and hits me right between the eyes. Just kidding. Oh my gosh.
Completely vertical.
Wow. This is so impressive to be at this part finally, you know? I've seen this notch on a couple videos. It's more intimidating in person. And I'm not scared because I'm careful, but it does look a little intimidating, so let's go. What do you say? Let's go climb it.
Let's do it.
All right, folks, as you can see, we're heading up through this notch here in just a minute. I'll get a better shot up close for it, and but it looks somewhat intimidating from here, but also very beautiful. So that's the Sandias over there. Dun 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 dun.
Squirrely spot.
Yeah, that looks a little iffy, right?
It's a little tough. It's a little tough. I remember going up it was okay, and coming down it was a little harder than going up.
So that's the notch right there. We're
that
getting
is
ready
the
to go
notch.
in. Okay guys, as you can see now, this is what the inside of the notch looks like. And down there behind Matt is that drop off right there. It looks intimidating, and it kind of was. We're gonna have to climb back down that later, so get ready for some fun adventures. You couldn't ask for a better sky today, guys. It's absolutely clear, 100% classic New Mexico blue skies today. Still heading up the Cabezon Peak here. It's a beautiful hike, extremely rugged. I wouldn't recommend this for folks who haven't hiked these kind of environments before. It's probably the most rugged overall hike I've been on ever. Continuing our journey, we got another rock face to go up here. It's not too bad. We're getting closer to the top. Should be there in just a short while. Stay tuned, or else. Okay guys, this is the top right above me right here. As you can see, we're almost there. Matt's coming up the last technical piece there. Doing a great job. And now we're gonna head up here and see what's going on. And just climbed up all that. Now, the top is in sight. It doesn't look like I'm on top of anything right now, but I am. Look, there's the rock shelter. Once we're on top, trail gets easier. Here's the big rock spiral that you can see from Google Maps. It's pretty neat, huh? This must have taken years to build up this much rock. Look at that craziness. And there's a geocache thing here. Pretty cool. Made it to the top of Cabezon! Check it out. Oh man, that's quite a hefty hike. Very steep. You're going up the entire hike, all whatever miles it was to get up here. It sure is nice being up on top of this thing. Oh man, it's hard to tell that underneath us lies a huge volcanic plug, but it's here. Believe it or not, it's here. That little red dot down there is my pickup truck, and it's really far away, even zoomed in as tight as I can be. Check this out. Gives you an idea of the vast expanse of land up here. Whew. Glad I made it. Now time for a little break, some water, some snacks, some rest for a few minutes, and then you head back down. See, there's another little rock cairn thing over here. Somebody started building up over the years. I'm just really digging being up here. Incredible. There you are. Cabezon Peak. Yeah! .com. Thanks a lot for watching another episode of the James Blackburn Experience. As you can see, we made it on top of Cabezon Peak. And I got to thank both of you guys, Matt and Skylar, two of my new friends here. And this is Mr. Southwest Backpacker himself, so make sure you YouTube his channel. And he'll be having a video of this hike too.
Absolutely.
So why don't we take a look at how many miles we went so far and how much elevation change. Wow, that was about 1.5 miles from the car to here.
Okay.
So not that far. It feels like more though.
It feels like more.
And we changed about 2,500 feet of elevation since we left the car.
Okay.
So it's pretty tall.
That's quite a vertical profile, I would have to say. That's steep.
It is. So it was totally worth it. I'm so glad we made it to the top. You can see these guys are scaling the rock wall down there. It looks very intimidating through camera.
It is.
It is somewhat intimidating, yes.
And it slightly is.
But these guys are doing great. So I reckon it's my turn to head down that rock face. And it's always easier to climb up these things than it is to go down. Whoa. See what I mean? That almost got me. Watch out. A couple pebbles coming. Alright guys, we made it back down to the base, and it was intimidating but not as bad as I was expecting, and it's been an absolutely wonderful day. Look at that thing. It's awesome. Thanks guys.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming along.
Alright guys, well that concludes another awesome hike here in beautiful New Mexico. Cabezon Peak behind me. I'd like to give a special thanks to the Southwest Backpacker. Thank you, Matt, and to his nephew as well. Thank you guys for coming out and hiking with me and making it to the top of that thing. It's a wonderful day and I really enjoyed it. So we'll see you next time. Tune in next week for a brand new episode.
Okay.